good with y'all, bro, man? It's another day. It's another day. I need to kick some real shit to y'all, bro. This world is just like it. It doesn't cease to amaze me. It's like as soon as you learn something, they're like, "Oh, okay, bet I got you. Now you need to learn this one." And it's like the more you learn, the harder it is to swallow. You know what I'm saying? And you realize that people aren't really built for that shit either. Like there's a lot of people who think the world is one way and it's really not. And then, when they plug out of the matrix, it's hard for them to accept. I went through that point, man, where life was just hard to believe. You don't know what reality is. And it's like when you learn this shit, you're just like in a place of limbo. Like I feel like your soul tells you, alright, it's time for you to wake up and shit. So you start waking up, you start learning things, you start learning who you are, what happens, how people treat you, the evil in this world and shit. You start learning and you build your mind up, man. You build your mind up and you realize it's deeper and deeper and deeper. The more you dig, the harder it is to come out. I mean, you won't come out of the red pill ever. You're stuck. He said when you take that shit, you take it. So you take the red pill and then your whole world just like changes and shit. I realize that because people don't understand, people aren't where I am, they have to be taught. A lot of us don't have fathers, a lot of us don't have anybody to show us how to do shit. So we just like kind of coast throughout life and like trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what they're looking for. We're all starting from a different point. Like you may be 5'6", 120 watching this. You may be 5'6", 380 watching this. You know what I'm saying? We all are starting from one point. Some of us are working from extremes. We're hella skinny and we're trying to get to that alpha male shit. We're hella fat. We're trying to get to that alpha male shit. We all have one common goal, and that's self-mastery. It's an improvement. It's changing how you feel about shit. It boils down to how hard you're willing to work. I feel like you have to get to that broken point for you to change. It's crazy to get to that point because you're just everything hurts. Everything hurts. You feel so deeply. Everything is just like, you know what I mean? But if you don't experience loss, how will you grow? Right? A lot of men in America don't have fathers, don't have a role model, period. Some people got uncles, got cousins, got siblings, got friends. Some people don't have shit. It's so easy to judge somebody when you haven't gone through that shit or you have no understanding. Like when I went through my whole shit with drugs, man, nobody got it. Nobody understood why I did what I did. My mind stayed how I felt. They just knew that that's wrong and I would never do something like that. They don't put themselves in the shoes. They don't look at the person. They don't question not their actions, but they don't question their state of mind. Like, how are you feeling? People don't really care. It's like you did something crazy. Ah, fuck you. You know what I mean? People want you to be human, but they don't take it well when you are. When you feel shit, when you express yourself, people don't really listen. You know? We all are starting at different points. People who watch my videos, most of them, they look them up. A lot of my subs don't watch my shit. It is what it is. I had like 12 subs before I started this shit. Um, I gained some, I lost some. It is what it is. A lot of people don't like my originality. A lot of people don't like my thought process. So they don't listen to me. But the people that look the shit up, you know, have some experience in this. They're looking for something out of it. It's horrible to just be in like limbo, to just be in one stage but you're not completely out of it, and then you're trying to get to another one. It's dark. It feels dark. I've been there for the last year in limbo. Other people have been there longer than me. They have questions and they don't have answers. You know? There are some men who don't know what to believe in. They don't know. They've had no role model whatsoever. You know how hard it is to pull something out of nothing? Imagine being down by 20. You got 2 minutes left in the game. Only a nigga like Kobe, only a nigga like Tracy McGrady, only a nigga like Magic Johnson or Jordan is gonna get you out of that 20-point hole with 2 minutes and 30 left. They've done it. Women know this shit since birth. They've been told by their mothers, by society, to go and pimp the man and get what you need. We're taught to love. I'm trying to catch up to their level. A lot of those toxic women with that mindset, they raise young men with their mindset because their fathers aren't there. So the man is looking for somebody to emulate. He emulates the woman. I see it every day at work. As I was walking out, I saw a dude trying to holler at this chick, right? He's talking very masculine, but he'll do like a hand pose and he'll leave it like that, or he'll, you know, cock his wrist back or some shit, or put his hand on his hip. We all have like tendencies when you're raised by your mom. You know, I was for a large majority of my life. I started to get my masculine energy around like late 18, 2019, somewhere around there. I started to find myself as a junior in high school. You know, I had to just pull this knowledge out of my ass. I was stuck in like this period of like, how do I fix what I'm feeling? How do I change this shit? Like, I don't feel right. I had all these questions and no answers, and then I realized that I have to fix me before I fix anything. I want the money, I want the cars, I want the women, but I'm not okay. I can get all that shit, but if I'm not happy with myself, what am I gonna gain out of this? You see what I'm saying? Everything is internal, man. Prayer, meditation, working out, making money, holding down a job, having responsibility, having a list of things to do, working towards your purpose, putting yourself through school, having goals, have something to drive you. That's what you need, man. The more I elevate myself on the spiritual shit, the more that I'm retaining, the more that I'm reading, meditating, and following my angel numbers, I'm gaining fucking powers, my nigga. My empathy is out of this world. I can feel what people are feeling when they're right next to me, when they're on TV. I can feel their current emotion. I can look at their eyes. I can sense insecurity. I can read body language. I know when motherfuckers are lying to me. My empathy, like my feelings are just like crazy. Last night, nigga, I smoked a lot more than I used to. I just needed to clear my head and have some fun. I was with some people, you know, and I just got like, I felt like I smoked dabs and I didn't do too much, but when I did, I like, I was cool. Like, I smoked, I was hella mellow. I was like, yes, this is great. Out of nowhere, I just like stepped out of my body. Like, I'm staring straight, and then like my vision just got blurry, and I just felt like I wasn't in my body. I'm like, what the fuck? I kept my composure, but I kind of rushed home, and then I just got like this like surreal, like spiritual visitation. I started seeing orbs everywhere, and like my third eye was like pulsating, and that wasn't what activated me, but I had asked questions earlier, and then I got these, like, I went through some shit last night, bro. Man, it really changed me. I really feel like I matured from that. I had like this spiritual awakening last night, like another one. And I feel like this one was much needed. I had these things. I did some crazy shadow work last night, man. I had some things from my past, right? These things were just holding me back. They were just haunting me. And I never faced them. I kept putting them off. And honestly, I didn't even really know about them. It took some thought. It took me to think. It took me to ask. It took for me to, solve things from my family that I didn't understand as a kid. I got it. It hurt to accept. It hurt. Even though it happened, it's hard to accept that. Like, when something gets revealed to you, like with the Clinton shit, like everybody thought that Bill Clinton, he's the president, he's here to save us, he's here to lead us, not knowing that these motherfuckers are doing crazy shit behind closed doors. It's like you hear it and it's like, oh my God, they're really doing that? Yeah, nigga. That's why the book is called Revelations. When things are exposed, you'll see them in a different light. But this shit was painful, bro. Like, it took some tears. I'll keep it a buck with you, man. It took some tears, bro. It felt like divine, like I felt the pain in my chest. I felt it in my stomach. I'm heaving. I'm like, like I'm like so into like my emotion. I've never been like that for real. I couldn't control it. I felt so much empathy, and for the people it happened to, I felt their pain too. I felt how I felt because I like imaginating myself in their shoes, and if I was doing that thing, or if that happened to me, and it just like it hurt, but it made me realize that pain, that shadow work, all that shit, it's harder because we're at a disadvantage. This is something everybody's gonna have to go through till we get to Judgment Day. It's fixing you. It's getting you acclimated for the way the world is gonna be. You purging yourself is helping you get rid of all that shit. So you have to go through it. It's not something you want to do, but you have to heal from that shit, man. I've gone through more therapy, more healing than I ever have in my life this year, this quarantine. In 1 year, well, it hasn't been a year yet of quarantine, but my past year personally, it's been fucking crazy. Work on you, bro. Be kind to others. Help spread this message, man. We all need to hold each other accountable. We all need to be there for one another. We don't know how much longer we got. Stay true to yourself, bro. Don't switch up. Keep getting better. Keep taking cold showers. Keep meditating. Keep working out. Keep retaining. Keep holding on to your masculine essence, man. The only way is to become you. You can't become somebody else. You can only become you. Once you accept who you are, and you work to improve to make yourself the greatest version of you, you will be okay. I'm out this bitch.